Alright, so I guess we'll just get this started off. This is Kyrios News doing an interview with Elusios from Catalyst, as you all know. Okay, so first question. People have been wondering, what is your viewpoint on the alliance with the East between Catalyst, Gankbus, and the East? Yeah.
It's to stop the pirates pretty much. Just make sure they don't get content.
Okay, so why not try allying with more of the Western guilds instead?
We have tried that before. Didn't work out so well.
Okay. So how has it gone so far? Have you guys had pretty good success with that?
Yep, more or less.
How do you guys share the loot between the like
There's no
for world bosses?
nothing like official. Like if we get tag on it, then we get loot. If they get tag on it, then they get loot. That's pretty much how it goes right now.
All right. So when the loot is shared, what is your stance on the fact that you are assisting an enemy faction gearing up?
Um, what do you mean? When they get shared or when they get loot? Like if
Like if they're getting loot, like what is your stance on the fact that them getting loot with your assistance is helping them gear up? Is it just kind of like, well, whatever, it's worth it. It's better than the pirates getting it.
yeah, one sec.
Alright.
All right, sorry about that.
Yeah, it's fine. All
I
right.
mean, like it's just never mind.
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
Because in our viewpoint, like we've tried working with the West before, and like we actually have, like, I don't know if people don't want to believe that, but we have tried working with other West guilds before, and they don't always have bring like the initiative that that we seek other West guilds to have, to always want to come out and contest and maybe not get loot all the time, but just contest and make it so that like they can't get loot. That doesn't work as well as we hoped, so that's why to us it doesn't matter.
I see. Okay. All right. So next question or next topic. So Planeswalker has stated that he thinks that Catalyst won't do anything about the fact that like all the West is basically supporting OPP at this point.
They
Um,
support no PV?
yeah, sort of in a way.
Okay.
I've seen that at least. So he thinks you guys won't do anything about it. What do you guys think about that?
We honestly don't give a fuck about OBP. Like they're like, to us, OBP is just like, how do I explain it? They're we feel like they're trying to stay like relevant. Like even we're trying to stay relevant, pretty much, to be honest, because we're still trying to do content every single day and contest pirates. But like they used, maybe not officially, but I mean they're allied with the pirates, not officially, maybe not even unofficially. Like they have some type of deal where they work together. Like they get Morpheuses for free and they help the pirates if the pirates need help, pretty much. So to us, we don't give a fuck anymore.
All right. Okay. So why do you think the West has been supporting OPP so much lately?
Dude, everyone hates us. Why do you think?
Okay. In relation to that, why do you think so many Western players don't like or don't appreciate Catalyst?
'Cause we don't care anymore. Like,
Okay.
how, yeah.
So, Catalyst has been known to badmouth people in smaller guilds that band together to participate in content, aka the Pugs. Why the hate against the Pugs?
To the pugs. All right. So what type of content to be badmouth them at?
Uh, I don't know specifically, but I guess maybe Miss Marrow would be a good example, calling people incompetent and then just not even bothering to show up to the event after that point.
Well, I would show up to the event if I could. I actually can't because I have class. But um, I mean, the event Miss Marrow is already a fucked up event in the first place because it's made for more than three factions. It's made for 5+ factions with player-made factions that are always changing. But the pugs, like, I don't know, it's not always the pugs that fuck up. Like there's sometimes that's OPP that will just go and troll and take all the towers. But to us, like, oh, it's like, I don't know, we just don't like the pugs, I guess. Not that creative an answer, but oh well.
That's all good. All right, so Boom Boom and Leon have been seen frequently purpling on the West hero Demon Bane, while Kittens is left all alone. Both of them lead the pug raids and are known for doing that. What is it about Demon Bane that makes him the one that seems to be targeted, and why is he so hated?
His attitude towards us,
Care to elaborate on that?
like, he, how do I explain it? Like Kittens, he's nice. He'll want to come and do shit. But Demon Bane, we, how do I explain this? Um, Like I don't know, Demon Bane, just his attitude towards how he like I guess treated us maybe. Like we don't really care that he's treated us as the way he is because we're just gonna kill him, but we're just not a fan of how he's done things pretty much because he'll call us out while for events like Miss Marrow, Halcyona, while we're trying to fight over Kraken for 3+ hours or fight over ghost ships for 2+hours.
Okay, I could see how that would lead to that. All right, so uh, what is your question, or what is your opinion on the recent changes in Gank Bus, the guild once known for their elitism and in individual talents, in addition to their amazing group skills, that now seems to be recruiting anybody with hands, a keyboard, and a high gear score?
No comment on King Plus.
No comment. Okay. So questions from the people. These are questions that we got from just anybody who wanted to ask you guys questions. There's only two though. What is your official stance on Catalyst purpling for water in Aurora?
Depends on who we're purpling against.
Okay. Will Catalyst continue to punish the West after every election if the hero results do not pan out in their favor?
Um, that honestly I'm not sure to be honest.
Okay. And so do you think you could elaborate more on your guys' thought process when doing that, when punishing the
When fucking
West?
over the West.
Yeah.
We see that the West picked fucked up heroes like Demon Bane multiple 2 times in a row, or heroes like let's see who are on the heroes right now. So Kins deserve it.
Yeah.
Who else? I believe I don't know what Lockdown Time does, but so Demon Bane, Poison, Monopoly. Monopoly does help, so I don't care about him. Mongoose, I don't know who Mongoose is at all. Gloopy is Removal, so he
Same.
gets all Removal votes. Estinra. Like these guys, I don't understand why they get hero multiple times over. Is it just because they lead pug rates over and over again when leading pug rates doesn't matter in the most of the end game type of shit? Like to us, like oh you're gonna choose um, pug leaders. Kins deserves that. First of all, you're gonna choose pug leaders like Demon Bane and Poison that do nothing in the end game situation, or not even trying to reach out to get show an initiative that they want to do end game bosses or content, or to even PvP against them. While we're out there every single day versing the pirates that have every single hero buff for every single day.
That does make sense. Okay, so enough of questions that sort of put Catalyst in the bad light. Let's talk about some of the better stuff. All right, what do you think Catalyst's biggest strength is,
Um,
or strengths?
Honestly, like maybe our leadership, I guess, because we know what to do and we know how to get things done.
Okay, is that all you want to say about that? You can keep going.
I mean, I mean, since when we first started doing this stuff, when we first got allied with Gankbus to do like the PvE shit, our leadership between both the guilds was incredibly strong. It still is strong, but it's different in a sense that Catalyst is more in the light now. But for Catalyst's strength, the leadership is strong because yeah, we know what to do, and we've been doing it for however these last couple months or 6+ months, I think now.
Okay. All right. I know for sure that you think there are many Western guilds that definitely want a stronger West, and there definitely are guild. There definitely are other Western guilds that do want a stronger West and probably would be willing to work together to make that happen. What do you think that you and Catalyst can do in order to work together with the West in the future?
Um, we would have to reach out to them, see if they want to do content like this, and if they can bring reliable people. Because to us, like, all right, so there's like the term cannon fodder in Zerging, and like we don't want like just random people in the raid that are just gonna be cannon fodder that are just gonna be there to absorb hits, because that just makes it a Zerg, a skillless Zerg that doesn't know any strategy. Well, that's also like in my eyes at least another reason why we don't go out to the entirety of the West to create some mega Zerg of 100+ people every single day, because then it'd just be a skillless Zerg and we'd probably get wiped over and over again because the pugs wouldn't know what to do in a mass PvP situation. I mean, we could teach them, yeah, but that'd take a lot of time and a lot of effort on our part. So we're trying to find guilds that at least know what they're doing already, so we can at least like get them to adapt to our style, or we can adapt to their style, or that we can work out something.
Okay. So you said yourself that you know that people don't like you, and at this point, Catalyst has basically stopped caring about the West. But then also, like, eventually, somebody in the West or something is going to happen in the West where Catalyst is going to need either the West to help them or the West will want to help Catalyst. So what do you think Catalyst could do or the West could do to repair the relationship between each other, basically? Because at this point, it's basically you've got Catalyst, Gankbust, and maybe some of the other top players or guilds, and then basically the rest of the West.
To repair our relationship with the West, to do that, we'd pretty much have to have OPP just shut the fuck up. Because well, I don't know. I honestly I don't understand OPP's hate towards us for however long they've had that hate. Because what they, yeah, you've seen it. They talk in faction and they say it's random shit, and like the
Hmm.
pugs just go and agree with it for no apparent reason at all. And when OP does used to, or I don't know if they still do, but they used to just troll the fuck out of the faction every single day, doing stupid shit.
Yeah.
So honestly, we just have to get OP to shut the fuck up. But that's not gonna happen now since they're with pirates more or less. And they'll help pirates if the pirates need help. Because I've seen it before. They've gone out to Kraken, they've gone out to Anthlon, they've purple on Anthlon when pirates were getting it, etc. Which is understandable because we have East there helping us, but at the same time, it's just like, really, OPP? You guys speak, or yeah, you guys speak of being so much better than this, and you guys go and do this.
Yeah.
Kind of
So
got off point. Sorry about that.
no, it's fine. So you say it's a lot of OPP, but like I know for sure that there are a bunch of people in the West that they're like they want to help and they want to be a part of the end game content, but they don't want to have to say they were grouping up with Catalyst to do stuff. I used to
Yeah,
sort of be one of those people. Like that's not because of OPP. That's just because they don't
yeah.
respect how you guys act in a lot of ways, or they don't understand how you do stuff. Like that's the kind of relationship. That's the kind of thought process and mentality that I'm wondering how you guys think you're going to be able to fix that and whatnot, or if you think you're going to want to fix it.
I mean, eventually, I probably want to fix it. I mean, there's guilds that we've talked to, and they've seemed on board to try and work with us. So
All right. Okay. So enough about Catalyst. Let's talk about you. Just got one question. So, after two unsuccessful attempts at becoming a Western faction hero, do you think
only
you're
one
gonna make?
attempt.
You weren't in it the first time.
Nah, I was just one
Okay.
attempt. That's only because people upvoted me in raids.
All right. Wasn't sure about that. I actually did ask 40 about that. Okay.
Oh,
So after one unsuccessful attempt at becoming Western faction hero, do you think you're gonna try to make a run at hero once again in this upcoming election?
depends if I get top 20 by the time it ends. Because I mean, like to me, I don't really care about like, most of the events. If I can make it to Miss Merrill, I'll go. If I make it to Halcyon, I'll go. If I can make it to Luskas or Abyssal, I'll go. But I mean, most of the time, 4 or 7 days of the week, I can't do that. So that's however much leadership I can't get at all.
True.
So to me, it's just like, oh, it's just hero. I mean, at first I did want it a lot because I thought it'd actually reflect how people lead raids. Then I found out that people like Demon Bane and Monopoly and Poison and Mongoose, whoever that is, get hero for leading Pug CR raids and GR raids. It doesn't actually reflect how people can lead raids against the other factions or anything like that.
Yeah. All right. So now we have our generic questions. So boxers or briefs?
Boxers.
What's the best ketchup brand?
And there's really more than one to be honest. Heinz, I guess.
Good answer. Who is your or what is your spirit animal?
I don't have one.
Lame. Okay. What are your opinions on Fallout 4?
Fucking great game, man.
Haven't even played it yet myself.
I already beat the campaign. I still need to go back and do all the side
Jesus
missions.
Christ.
Dude, it was so fun.
Nice. All right. What are your opinions on garlic bread?
It depends how it's made. Like, there's some garlic bread that's good, and there's other that's not good. Like, it has to be made right.
It's respectable. All right. Well, that's about it. That's it. That's all the questions I had. Do you have any questions or anything you want to say?
No, not really.
All right. Well, thank you for doing the interview.
Later, man.
See ya.